Hey guys, hope you all have been well. Today we're gonna haul. As you guys can see from the title, I'm going to do a huge, massive makeup haul. I haven't done one since December. My heart is happy, my wallet is sad, but that's okay. Before we get into the haul, if you guys like this makeup look, you guys know the drill. Head on over to Instagram and I have a photo posted with this and all the makeup goodies that I use to put this look together. Now, I filmed this video about 3 days ago in this exact same outfit with this exact same makeup, and I hated the way the footage turned out, so I'm filming it again in the same getup. The only difference that I want you guys to be aware of is that the lashes are different. I had used the Ardell 105s in the makeup post on Instagram, whereas this one I put on some lashes that I hauled. Okay, it's time to get this haul started because it's gonna be a long one. Get some snacks, get some drink, let's talk makeup. The first item is not makeup related, but I'm really excited about it because I haven't bought sneakers in 2 years and I'm kind of like a sneaker junkie. So I got these new pairs of Nikes. These are the Nike Flex 2016 runs. It kind of has a thin meshy material, but the heel on this has really good cushion, so it gives you a lot of bounce when you're trudging along. And recently I joined the gym, and the inserts of my old shoes, they're just torn up and they're becoming really uncomfortable. So I wanted a new pair, and I got me a pair and my dad a pair because it's Father's Day and he wanted some running shoes. If I show you this, people know what it is. This is MAC's Prep and Prime Fix Plus Spray. I don't think this is a setting spray, but it really just kind of finishes off the makeup. The one that I have now is still in the old packaging because I didn't really use it all that much till I found the magic that it does when you apply this onto the skin and pounce on using a beauty blender or a sponge. The way it finishes off your makeup is flawless looking. It takes away a lot of the powdery look and just kind of melts into your skin and makes it look very nice and very flawless looking. It looks good. This is the Teint Idole Ultra Wear makeup stick. I was thinking of getting the actual liquid foundation, but I've heard so much hype about stick foundations and I've never tried one, so I kind of got curious and I got mine in the shade 420 Bisque. This is slightly a bit too neutral for me. As you can see from my skin, I'm very warm tone. I know it looks dark, but you guys can see the difference between my face and my hands. My hands have always been a lot lighter. I did swatch this on and I'm surprised that the coverage is fairly good, but the fact that it's so thin, you don't even feel it on your skin. But I haven't really tested the longevity of it, so if you guys want a review, let me know. Now this next foundation I already own, but the shade that I have is far too light. No, the C5 that I own is too dark for me, even at my darkest. So I wanted to purchase C4, which is the MAC's Face and Body Foundation, and I want to mix them together, create 4.5, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to be spot on with the color. But I really like this for every day. I really could care less now at this point whether or not my acne shows through. I just want something to just kind of hide majority of it, you know. I just want to look decent. Okay, 2 brushes. I'm going to be doing a Morphe haul that is on its way. I'm guessing I'm gonna get it sometime late this week, but I wanted to try these 2. But this is the 170 brush. It is slanted, it is round, and it's very dense. So I'm going to be using this to apply my foundation. In my favorite brushes video, I talked about the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. It's very similar. The shape is just different. I'm pretty sure that this is very good to kind of pounce on the skin. It's got a nice angle to it, so it's going to be really nice on your hands. And you know, you can just look at yourself on the mirror and just be like, hey girl, today you gonna turn up. I'm probably going to use it in a get ready with me for the first time. This next one is kind of a weird buy. This is from MAC as well. This is the 164. As you can see, it's kind of got a little bit of a dip and a higher peak on this side. It's a dual fiber brush. I know there's a lot of brushes out there like this, but they're very blunt in their cut, whereas this one has a lot of density in the bottom and then a little bit less density on the top, which I think I'm gonna really like. I just want to kind of build the product instead of having like really dark straight lines. So when I saw this, I thought it was a bit different than what you would normally see on the market. You're probably gonna think to yourself, Annabelle, why did you get that? You have oily ass skin. But I tried this as a sample and I used it with my like solid very mattifying, long wearing foundation routine, and it just gives the skin the glow without the oil. If you're going to purchase this off of Nordstrom, at the checkout, they usually have this as a sample. Add it to your cart, try it out with your foundation. I'm pretty sure that you're going to be very satisfied with the results. I love it. Out of all the products that I'm going to be showing you today, this I've had on my wish list for the longest time. This is the Chanel d'Ombre Illusion d'Ombre, and it's basically a cream eyeshadow, and I have it in 95 Mirage. I am on a lid kick. I don't know what it is, where the search came from. So these colors here are typically what I go for. I like colors that look almost very natural, almost blended into my lids, and it just gives me a really nice sheen, and that's exactly what this is. This is very similar to MAC's Indian Wood. It's a very unique consistency, not like anything I've owned before. A lot of them are very creamy, whereas this has a little bit of bounciness, so it's almost moussey. I love bronze on my lids because my skin has a lot of tan in it, so these colors, which is down here, see how reflective that is? This gives my eyes really nice shine without looking like I have stuff on. I got a sample of the Lancome Lash Primer, the white one. I like it, but it's not my favorite. And I was reading reviews, and a lot of people have spoken about loving this one, and this is the Dior Show Maximizer 3D, and I recall seeing a lot of people buy this and saying they absolutely love it, that it's their favorite. And I was surprised when I opened it up because it has a plastic wand as opposed to your traditional mascara wand, and I'm a fan of plastic wands, so I was really excited when I saw it. I'm looking forward to trying it out because my recent mascara obsession is curling my lashes, waterproof, this, then just a regular coat of mascara, and it's like my lashes are sky high. There's a lot of volume, there's a lot of length, and a lot of it has to do with the lash primer, so I'm excited to see this, how it works out. Eyebrows, I didn't know MAC had this. I was just kind of skimming through the MAC section online, of course, and I saw that they had this big brow pencil, and I was like, I don't know how that's gonna work. But I figured I wanted to get a lighter color just so that it's easier to fill out the front of my brows. And I use lingering in the smaller pencil, but since this is a chubby version of it, I could just like do a couple swipes and then I'm done instead of like sitting there. But I haven't used it yet. Seems interesting. Now this was another sample. This is the Zoom Fast Black Lash from MAC. When I first got this as a sample, I thought, I'll just use it for my lower lash line. My goodness, this gives you volume on the first coat. If you like your mascara almost slightly dried and then you apply it on, you guys know what I'm talking about. That's what this is. And the only other fancy mascara that I've tried is from Benefit. I usually get mine from the drugstore, but when I tried this, I knew you had to come home. Liquid liners. I bought two. I bought the Kat Von D one and I bought something else. I forget which one it was, but they still had a little bit of glossiness to them. I despise glossy liquid liners. And so when I saw this, I saw that they came out with a fluid line pen. I use Black Track. That is my go-to black liner. The fluid line is matte. So if it's in a pen version and it's matte, that's what I was looking for. And let me tell you, when I swatched this and I saw it dry matte, the heavens sang my song. I got two bronzers. Did I need any more bronzers? Hell to the no. But I finally picked up some bronzers from a collection at MAC. I didn't really intend to buy from the collection. I just happened to be like, I like those bronzers. So this first one here, this is a permanent item on the MAC website, but I just got it from the collection. And this one is in matte bronze. It is a bronzing powder, and it is your typical chocolatey warm bronzer. It's very similar to a lot of bronzers out there already, but I did have this on my ongoing wish list at MAC, so I just figured I'd pick it up. Now this one is a new item. I've never tried a bronzer like this from any type of brand, but this is the Studio Sculpt Defining Bronzing Powder in Delphic. I'm not sure if this is a permanent item. I know they have bronzers like this on MAC, but this specific shade, I'm not sure. It's very similar to the one I just showed you in matte bronze. This is slightly deeper, but it also has a nice sheen. Not to be confused with NARS's Laguna, where there's like kind of chunks of sparkle in it. And not to say that's bad, I love my Laguna bronzer, but it's a different kind of glow or a different kind of look on the skin. This is very sheeny, and so I think this will look a little bit more natural, a little bit more healthy on their skin, natural. I'm curious, I've never tried a product like this, and I know that Makeup Forever does something similar to this, but Sephora doesn't ship to me, so rude. Let's do lashes. So you guys can see the lashes that I have on right now. These are only the 4th type of lashes that I've ever tried in the history of my lashes usage. I've heard so much about Cocoa lashes, but this is in Ombre, and it's the pair that I have on right now. It's very full, it's kind of crisscrossy, it's piecey, it's really nice. And then I got something similar, but I think this is a little bit more heavy, and this is in Stella. This one is very wispy, but it's still very full, and there's still a bit of that crisscross action going on. Crisscross make ya jump, jump. This one is in Maryland, and I might want to try these next because I just love the way they look. This is very similar to Maryland, however, it's not as thick, and yeah, I probably can use this more like every day. YouTube every day. And this one is in Queen Bee, Beyonce. And this one here is in Bella, and it's got very thin wispy lashes up front, and then it gets really thick at the ends, so it's gonna really build out the outer corners of your eyes. Make it look all sexy. If I like those lashes, I definitely want to go back and try out a few more because mink lashes are so expensive. I caved in and I finally got the Lorac Gold Unzip palette. I absolutely love my original Unzip palette. I feel like Lorac is kind of making its way out of the makeup industry. I don't see it as much anymore. I think they even got out of Sephora. So I feared that one day they're just gonna stop making makeup and then I will regret not getting this. But don't these colors just speak? They just speak my name. It's got a lot of golds and rose golds, which is like my personal preference. This is like me in an eyeshadow palette. And let me just do a swatch here and there. Yup, like they still have it. It's got good pigmentation on it. Let's do this individual one. I have another one coming in the mail, but it's not gonna be here for another 2 weeks, so I'm just gonna whatever. But this is my first NARS dual intensity eyeshadow, and this is in Himalaya. There's a lot of colors out like this where it's almost bronze, but it's still taupe. On my skin tone, it comes off a lot more cool because I'm very warm, so it kind of takes away a lot of the warmness of the color. But this is very similar to MAC's Satin Taupe, and I got the other shade in Dion or Dion. I don't know how NARS intended it to be pronounced, but D-I-O-N-E. I have that coming in the mail, and that's a little bit more of a silvery taupe kind of color. These are high shine, man. That wasn't even like a hard swatch, but very similar to Satin Taupe. So if you want to go either way, I know that MAC's pan shadows now are only $6. Might as well make you a palette. If that's temporary, I suggest that you go and head on over to my MAC favorite eyeshadows. I've done a video on it. If you like the colors that I like when it comes to eyeshadows and have very similar complexions to mine, check that video out if you want to build a palette. That's the palette to build, just saying. Going on with lid colors, I guess. I got a quad from Anastasia. I built it myself. They're $40 for the palette and then 4 shadows, but I did get these 4 shades here. Up top here you have Glisten, then Amber, Pink Champagne, and Metal. So let's swatch a little bit here. So this one here is Glisten, very traditional peachy color, and then we'll move on to Amber, and this is your gold, peach, or pink cross. This one over here, see that shine? Woo, baby. Pink Champagne, which is a very popular color. The way that it's named is exactly the color. It's pink and it's champagne. So if you took pink eyeshadow and applied like a champagne highlighter in it, that's what the baby would be. And then lastly, you have Metal. Metal is kind of a traditional silver color. It's not an icy color. It's definitely got some kind of undertone to it. It's taupey, but it's also kind of got a yellow, very light yellow gold undertone to it. But look at all of that shine. Hello, Tom Ford, why didn't you tell me you had another bomb quad? I've been very content with all the Tom Ford quads that I own. Every time something came out, I was kind of like, I don't really like that. But I didn't even know that they had a new one. This is 20 Disco Dust. I know that these suckers are expensive. I know that they are, and they're my guilty treat to myself. But you get a whole lot of product in here, and I'm never disappointed. These blend into each other very beautifully. I think these are very well thought out. Not to say other palettes aren't. They, for me, in my opinion, they look very celebrity like when you blend them into each other. So you have a very metallic pink champagne color, but it leans more champagne than pink. Then you have a peachy neutral tone here, a pink, and then kind of a cross between a purple and a brown. Let me know if you guys want me to use this one or the palette or the lid shades that I picked up. I don't know which one you guys want me to use. I'm definitely gonna do a get ready with me soon, so leave your comments down below. But I picked up my first set of Bobbi Brown lippies, and I picked up not three, I picked up four, three of which are from the Luxe line and then one matte. I did not intend on buying this, but I was reading the reviews when I wanted to purchase the other ones, and a lot of people said that this was their favorite Bobbi Brown lipstick, period. So I was like, I want to see. And this is in Tawny Pink, and when I saw the swatch of this, I knew. You're gonna see a lot of repetitive colorness in these lip products, but they're my favorites, whatever. This kind of shade here, mauve, neutral, pinkish type of colors. These complement tan skin very well, and it's very creamy. This was one swipe. Now I did pick up these three lipsticks from the Luxe lip color line. The reason why I got it was because of this lipstick here. I had seen someone do a haul video. I'm telling you guys, I watch haul videos religiously. Oh, I forget her name. I watched her before, but I'm not subscribed to her, so I forget what her YouTube name is. But she had hauled this, and I was like, what is that? You have to tell me. So this color is in Pink Buff. So this one here, it is more pink, but still in the same family. They're sisters. Neutral Rose. You guys see a theme? Right, Zara. Then this last one here in Soft Berry. And this is probably the closest to Tawny Pink right there. A lot of you guys share the same love when it comes to lip colors, so you're probably looking at this and being like, damn you, now I'm gonna go to Bobbi Brown and buy some lipsticks. These have a little bit more of a creamy, glossy look to them, but the pigment is still there. The same person that I had seen with the Bobbi Brown lipsticks had hauled this one as well. This is from a NARS collection. So when she swatched it, it was really pigmented, and again, the color was right up my alley. This color here, see how much pigment that is? I just went like this. You can probably use this on its own. And this shade is in Overheated. If you are interested in this lip gloss, check out Nordstrom. That's where I bought it. I know that it is a limited edition item, so you might want to check it out and see if it's still online. Last I checked, it was. Now, liquid lipsticks. So I picked up 5 from Anastasia, and a couple of these are the newer additions to the collection. So I'm going to start off with the one that I've already used, and it is in Catherine, this color. Then this one I'm not sure about. I haven't used it yet. This is in Crush. On the website it looked a lot darker than it is right now. I don't know how well this is gonna mesh with my skin tone, but I know that I can always fix it with a lip liner. Kind of a lighter pink, but not necessarily a nude pink. Then this one here in Catnip. It's kind of on the verge of being bright and neutral. This would be really nice on the lips for sure. And then Ashton, this is very popular and I'm so excited about it. But your typical neutral, everyday brownie type of color. Not brownie, but like brown. And this last one is in Old Color, and this is in Vamp. I think this is one of those dark colors that you can use out on the go. And what I want to try and use this with is just have really good base makeup on, do really bold brows, lashes, maybe a wing liner, and then just this. I think it'll look really good. That is it, guys. Oh, I forgot one item. All right, seriously, last item. I wanted to show it to you guys because if you saw my haul video last summer, you guys know that I attempted to purchase this and bought the wrong thing. So I did pick up the Creme de Rose from Dior. I've tried it the past 2 days because I wanted to do a comparison video between this and the Bite Beauty Agave one. That's the only other one that I have, and I like having two options. I finished the other one that I was using, so I'm adding this in. Right now I'm gathering my thoughts on how I feel about it. Just right off the bat, they're two very different things. So yes, that is it, guys. If you guys enjoyed this video and have not done so already, go ahead and click the subscribe button down below. I would appreciate it, and you can be updated for future videos. Also, again, if you like this makeup look, go ahead and head over to Instagram. The link will be down below. It is /MattDJSass, and I will put this makeup look for you guys with all the wonderful makeup products that I used to create it. Okay, so till the next video, I hope you guys are all doing well, taking really good care of yourselves, and I will see you guys next time. And if you happen to be a father watching this video, happy Father's Day to you. And if you are married and have a hubby, happy Father's Day to them as well. We had gone to breakfast together, and now I'm home just filming, and he's out and about doing manly things. So yes, happy Father's Day to all of you guys. And again, I will see you guys next time. Bye.